I'm here today with Elizabeth Long, partner at LMIA, and today we want to talk to you about the Temporary Foreign Worker Program. We're hearing a lot about it in the news. We're hearing that the Conservatives want to end the Foreign Worker Program, so we wanted to just have a quick conversation about it. So, Elizabeth, can you tell us first, what is the Temporary Foreign Worker Program?
So the TFWP, Temporary Foreign Worker Program, is actually a very small subset of all of the different kinds of work permits that are out there. In fact, the Temporary Foreign Worker Program, which is the program that requires an employer to apply for a labor market impact assessment, that's an LMIA, is actually the most regulated area for work permits. Essentially, what it requires is that an employer show that it would be a positive labor market impact if the employer were to hire the worker. So there's two kinds of programs for the LMIAs. For the most part, the employer is required to try to recruit Canadians first for this position. They would have to advertise for at least 1 month first in all sorts of different kinds of advertisements, including, for the most part, the job bank. And then they would submit an application to not IRCC, but the Labor Department, Service Canada, or ESDC, and first try to get that labor market impact assessment. There's another kind of LMIA called the Global Talent Stream, and this is one that is specialized for certain kinds of occupations, especially those in the STEM occupations. And in those areas, it's been recognized that we already have difficulties finding people in these areas. And instead of the employer having to recruit Canadians first, the employer shows that they are going to create labor market benefits, such as hiring workers if they're able to hire the foreign worker. So yeah, this area has been vilified in the media by the news, but you and I both know that it is one of the most difficult kinds of work permits to apply for.
So if an employer wants to hire a foreign worker, is this the only route for them to be able to get the work permit?
There are actually quite a lot of different kinds of ways that an employer may be able to help one of your employees extend their work permits or obtain a work permit. There's a whole area called the International Mobility Program that has LMIA exempt employer-specific work permits where you do not have to apply for LMIA. But you need to qualify, and the circumstances of your employees need to qualify. For example, perhaps they're part of a free trade agreement, or perhaps you send Canadians abroad, and so you create employment opportunities for Canadians internationally. You're also able to hire the same number of workers to Canada. There's dozens of different kinds of categories where depending on the circumstances, we may be able to apply for a work permit that is LMIA exempt.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. That was very helpful in understanding more about the Foreign Worker Program.
If you have any questions, feel free to touch base with us. We'll be happy to help you out. Take care, everyone.